what's the focus here at NAB for Imagine then?
Yeah, so the focus here is the introduction of the partnership that we have with Amagi as part of our Aviator Plan, Make and Monetise. So
Amagi is playout. It's
fast channel use case for the most part. It's playout and it's monetization too.
Yeah.
So the idea is to say that when you look at traditional customers and they have their traditional channels, so most of the time they leverage on-prem with a bit in the cloud for the disaster recovery pop-up channels, but they also have their own fast channels that they are, so it's all how you bring that together in a sort of consistent approach. So that's really the use case there, and it resonates really well with all the major players.
So why Amagi?
Because of their fast channel experience. So kind of we complement each other from that standpoint. They have that digital side of the ecosystem really well understood, and all SaaS, and we come from our customers traditional. We're starting to move into that segment, right? So there is a definite need there to have a sort of integrated solution. So the idea is to make it irrelevant whether you're doing playout in the cloud or on-prem, as long as you can leverage the increased security and resilience between the systems.
Okay,
and that's one piece of it.
Yep.
There's another piece of it, which is the monetization. So Amagi on their fast channel, they have ad server technology to serve ads, but what they don't have is the sort of decision system that we have with Surefire, which we introduced last year, connecting to the traditional linear advertising system.
Right.
So now you can apply the broadcast rules, if you will, to the OTT side of the business. So that for them, that's a plus. So as part of that agreement, we kind of represent their cloud port, their fast channel playout in the cloud, and they can represent our Surefire advertising solution to the fast channels. So super complementary.
And that's global.
Yep, global. Just announced.
Yeah. Okay.
That's global, and there's going to be a level of collaboration technically on that orchestration piece that we're adding to Aviator. It's going to be called Aviator Orchestrator, right? Which aim to, as I said earlier, to make the operational experience consistent and seamless.
Okay. And what else?
And that was already a big piece. Yeah. So we continue to have enhancement and additional features to our SMP, the IP processing platform.
Yep.
We just added the master control Lite, so very basic branding and functionality to it. We also announced a partnership also with intoPIX on the contribution side.
Yeah.
That works with SMP.
Their standard that they developed for compression.
Yeah.
Is that just called intoPIX, or is?
I think it's a variation of the JPEG XS.
Yeah. Okay.
That is theirs. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But apparently that's getting traction, and so
Yeah. Okay.
That, and then also on the playout side, playout in the cloud. Also, we have a partnership with Vizrt, who have a graphics for production in the cloud tool that fits well with our ecosystem. So you see the theme here is instead of reinventing the wheel or trying to, we try to, where possible, accelerate time to market on some of these things, even though we can get there, right? Yeah. But it's a choice of focus and timing, right? And so that's not new in the sense that we've always promoted open platform, open standards, etc., right? So, but it gives us the way to start to respond to customer challenges right now, because digital transformation, hybrid on-prem in the cloud environments, cloud-based services. I mean, there are a lot of challenges that we have to resolve for the customers, right? On the advertising side, we also have continued installation on optimization piece of the business. So that's what's new. And I'm just trying to think if I don't forget. That's pretty much it. The Aviator orchestrator, the partnership, SNP, optimization, and we're that's the other piece of the collaboration where our products and demos are working in different booths, and so pretty excited about that.
Okay. Hey, you mentioned before sport.
Yes.
Getting you through the pandemic.
Yeah.
So,
and remote production a lot. Yeah. So it translates into, and maybe it's more probably despite the pandemic, we have, especially in North America, seen a huge increase of the number of teams who kind of refresh their own facilities and create really, broadcast studios and capabilities, and college football, and it's incredible the growth in that segment. So what that translates into for us, is a lot of the S&P sales to help have that SDI IP transition going around those. So that's pretty exciting, and it keeps on increasing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Good.